It is Friday, and that means a lot of new content in the game today. We've got the Prime Takeover. There's a Prime collection, a Diamond Quest, a pack, a program, an event. I think pretty much everything is Prime. It's all Prime. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. And that's prime up the engine and get ready for this one. There's a lot of stuff in here today featuring this new Richie Sexson program. Interesting. 95. That's we're getting cranked up in overalls for sure here. Started off with a 92. Jesse Chavez, the notorious Mr. Brave. That is always going to wind up there no matter what year it is. No matter if he got traded, DFA'd, ran over by a bus. Jesse Chavez is going to be back in Atlanta. And this is Prime from, what was it, 2024? He has been good. He sucks everywhere but the Braves at this point. And he should not suck in DD. Cutter, sinker, combo, circle change, four-seam, and a slider. 107 hit 9, 92 K, 96 BB, and 121 pitching clutch. That sounds like a pretty damn good pitcher, especially for free. They've put out lots of good relievers as of late. I think this is going to be another good one. Low velocity, high BB9 means super dotting. He's going to hit everything on the black. You've got, whether it's called a strike or not, that's another question. Mike Cameron, he gets a Prime card right here. Checking him out. He is, again, one of those cards. If they're 5-tool players, they're probably not going to be amazing because they've got to be slided somewhere. And here it's the power. The contact versus right isn't anything special. It's like the Willie Mays light of what we got at the Chase Pack the other day. Not a bad card. Definitely get Mariners boost on there. Get some of those hitting stats better, and then that speed and fielding could really shine on top of that. But probably not someone a lot of people are going to use for their main squads, I wouldn't think. Going forward, we've got some packs, some XP. We've got Charlie Morton, Uncle Charlie. Charlie Morton Salt coming in here with this time with the Rays. Thought he would get the curveball primary. It's a four-seam. Sinker, cutter, combo, splitter as well. Not bad. 94 hit 9, 84, 82 on K and BB, 108 pitch clutch. No outlier. I don't know why I even checked. Oh my God, Charlie Morton doesn't have outlier. Shitty game. Look at his face. It's like when you nut and she keeps on sucking. That's not the best angle, but he's intense. The always intense Charlie Morton, as we like to call him. Salvador Perez coming out right here at 80, the fourth card you're going to get for free. Salvi, whether this is his last year, we don't know. His contract is up with KC. One of the all-time great Royals, and he's pretty good at the game too. 92, 90 contact, 90 and 100 power against righties and lefties, 84 vision, 97 clutch. The fielding pretty decent. Except I don't care. Maybe look at the arm, 80. That's a good intangible. Pretty good hitting, all things considered. Is this better than Mauer, better than Adley, better than Yaz, better than some of those guys? Probably not. Great for Royals theme teams. If you love Salvi's swing, he's actually got a little speed this time. He's got 40, so you could realistically hit a double. Don't even think about 3, though that being said. You got some free packs in here, too. We got 1. We got 2. Once again, we're going to have a pack today, and there's an interesting twist on that we'll talk about in a second. But we've also got Richie Sexson, the Sex God. Let's check him out. 95. Again, they're ramping up overalls. We've got the 5th inning program, Weekend Classic coming next Thursday, and then the All-Star stuff on the 11th. Draft content, home run derby, all-star game, lots of things coming soon. Richie Sexson here, 95, 93, 93 contact, 100-plus power both ways, 100 clutch, mid-70s vision, first base, no secondaries, but he's Silver Shield. He's decent there, 40 speed. He is a tall drink of water. He is taller than Judge. He's Aaron Judge if he was wearing heels. That is a gigantic strike zone, which a lot of people do not like, just because it throws off your perception when you use like a 6'2 hitter that a 5'5 Altuve than one of these fuckers. It is really tough, but the stats are there. If you like the tall guys, maybe you're going to have success with Richie Sexson. He's definitely got the numbers to play. Let's take a look at how you're going to get this done. There's moment challenges, as always. There's a lot of them. There's what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 moment challenges time 5. That's 40. I went to high school. Prime Series missions. You've got these as well, which you can offer up. Stat missions. There's a collection within the pack. 2 of them with the Ultimate Collection we'll talk about in just a second. But pretty easy to get through the program. Good bit of XP. Couple of free packs in there as well. Who is in the packs? We've got a 95 Jason Varitek. Okay, interesting. The captain over there with the Red Sox. His free multiplayer path card was excellent earlier on in the year. Another catcher. Catcher might be the deepest position. It is normally like the sparsest position, the hardest to play in real life, and it is somehow the deepest within this game. There's so many good catchers to run, and Jason Varitek legitimately might be the very best of all. 96-82 against right. That's pretty good. 114-95 against lefties with 92 vision, 101 clutch. 82 arm, 48 speed, got first pitch, dead red. Those are very valuable quirks. I think this might be better than Carlos Santana. It's a very good card. It's close, if anything. Obviously, you've got like parallel 5. Superfractor Carlos Santana might bridge the gap, but that's really nice with Jason Varitek right there. A banger. He's 50K. I think he's the special insert. We got Scary Terry. Terry Pendleton. A lot of people also love that multiplayer card, and it's just one with power, 75 and 70. It's not lots of power, but it's some. 105 vision, 125 clutch, great contact, of course, gold shield. Fielding at 3B, no secondaries does hurt, and you can't really play 3Bs anywhere else. But a switch hitting swing, I know a lot of people really love the one out at the early part of the game. This is only going to be better. I'm curious if he's going to get an MVP card as well at some point. I mean, they say prime, you would assume that means the best they could possibly be, but you would also figure they're probably going to get a better card at some point. We'll see. Tommy Pham, the slapper. Don't have him in your fantasy football league unless you want to get beat up. 85 power per side, pretty good contact, 100 clutch, kind of just an overall pretty well-rounded card. Like if Mike Cameron was a little bit better, the fielding and speed is a little decreased, but the hitting is better in that same respect. No quirks because the game sucks balls. But hey, oh well. Michael Young. This card I might have to play this card. This is essentially that Jacob Wilson or the Derek Jeter. Michael Young has one of my favorite swings in Diamond Dynasty history. I know that sounds weird. I know it sounds crazy. Try him. I promise you are going to like Michael Young. And he's got fielding this time. 80 fielding, 76 reaction. The contact, vision, and clutch with the swing. The timing window's great. And he's got mid-70s power, first pitch, dead red, situational hitter. I'm buttered up. I'm excited for that. Jim Cott. Should be a Twins card, damn it. Slider, curveball, sinker, slurve, and a screwball. That's a funky mix for sure. He's got 93 hit 9, 80K, 92 BB, 95 pitch clutch. I mean, he could be okay. I used the Twins 86 a little bit. He's got 4 breaking balls and a sinker. Interesting, for sure. I think that's even a different mix than what the Twins one has. Luis Aparicio is going to get a card here, and he's interesting. He's got max or diamond shield defense at short, 91, 90. You could play him in center field if you want to. The hitting isn't necessarily there, so I don't know if you're going to, but he's there. He's quick sell value. Bill Mazeroski. The only guy ever to hit a walk-off home run at a Game 7 of the World Series. And he's okay. This is a better Bill card than normal. 90s contact, mid to low 70s power, 106 vision. Clutch at 95, diamond shield defense. That's an okay card. Ryan Roberts. A lot of guys that maybe get underlooked a lot of times in DD. Maybe aren't the biggest names that people look to add to their teams. 5-pitch mix, 4-seam curve, sinker, slurve, and a changeup. Yeah, you got Hal Newhouser. I forgot he's in the game still. Look at that picture. Looks like a fine young man at 25. 4-seam sweeping curve. I didn't know that was a pitch in the game, to be honest. Changeup slider to 2-seam. Okay. 90 hitting K. Interesting card for sure. And then Raisel Iglesias. I used to love him in DD. His card's back with the Reds. He used to be a ton of fun. He's had some good ones in years past, too. Sinker slider, 4-seam circle changeup, decent velocity, 100 plus hitting K9, 108 pitch clutch. I think that could play for sure for a quick so value pitcher. That's kind of fun. So all those cards, what's in the program here is going to help you to the ultimate collection to get Lance Berkman and Ian Kinsler. We'll take a look at Ian Kinsler. A new legend a few years ago. Here he comes, 104-90 against Southpaws, 90-80 against right. Great vision and clutch, 100%. 86 vision, gold shield defense at second. Can reasonably play him at short. Probably low silver shield if I'm correct about that. Second and short, you can play interchangeably, even if they don't have secondaries. 90 speed, 72 steal. Pretty decent swing. Dead red, situational, and first pitch. Not a bad card, not a great card, but not bad is what we're emphasizing there. Pretty solid. Second base, I think, is the thinnest position of the game right now. And if you don't have the stubs for Soriano, you should be able to get him for free. You've got, and Jason Kipnis, the Guardians collection is going to play into this too. You get Jesse Chavez, you get Charlie Morton, Mike Cameron, Salvador Perez, and Richie Sexson, 5 cards free. And then also the 2 from the program, the packs, that gets you to 7. And the Diamond Quest, you can get up to 8 for free with just playing the game. So that's pretty cool. 16 for Lance Berkman. That's going to cost you. And he's pretty great. 110, 105 against right is awesome. 180 contact and power against lefties. Very good. Mid-80s vision, 109 clutch. He can play first base, which is big because he's not a great defender. He can play all outfield. I really would not recommend playing him in center field with that kind of speed. But the fielding and reaction is fine. 78, 75, respectively. That's not bad at all. Great switch hitting swing. First pitch, dead red, breaking ball hitter. Some of the very best quirks in the game. Berkman's going to be a ton of fun. And I would think this should be a pretty obtainable collection, much like the summer Adley Rutschman a little bit ago. Let's just count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 18 cards. You've got, I guess, the special insert Veritech. Is Pendleton the same price? So those both might be special inserts. Even if they are, my math says you can only skip 1. Because counting 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 18 cards. So to get Berkman, you would have to... Yeah, that's a little rough. I mean, there's Jason Kipnis in the mix. There's the other one as well. So yeah, not as great as the Adley collection. You would have to get... you can only skip 1, essentially what I'm saying. Which isn't fantastic, but we'll see. Is there more? We'll see. I feel like we shouldn't be going backwards. Is there more in the pack bar? There's a Trea Turner. Wow, look at that. Oh my God, there's a Brooks Leak. Why are all the twins in packs? What the... God, SD. Why every single twin they put in the game is in a pack? It makes me sad. Oh my God, there's a Vault bundle. Contains a Vault Choice Pack, a Premier Choice Pack, 100,000 stubs, by the way. 96 Trea Turner with his time in LA with the Dodgers. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. With a pretty good price tag, too. 100, 116 contact, 75, 115. So 116, 115 against lefties is insane. 117 clutch, 81 vision, mid-70s fielding. Second short. He can play center field, too. A lot of you guys know that with Trea Turner, especially with the kind of speed that he's got. He's got first pitch hitter, breaking ball hitter, a couple of good ones. Maxed out speed, 80 stealing. This is a fantastic card. Naturally, he's the chase card, of course, unfortunately. But so a Vault Choice Pack, which I don't know if we can exactly see what's in it, but it's the special inserts and the chase cards from time past are going to be in there. You get a Premier Choice Pack of some variety. I guess not this one. I really don't know. This pack is structured differently. It's not the Deluxe, Premier, and Ultra like we've seen. It's just the Prime Pack. It's a Choice Pack, and you get them out of the tiers, which is a little different from what they've done before, but That's what it is. So yeah, Veritek and Pendleton are at the same tier at 10% chance, 1 in 10 odds. So they're the same price, and then it's just going down the totem pole on the tiers. A little insane, in my opinion, there. That's a very good Trea Turner. So far, the best card that I've seen out of the drop. So yeah, with that collection, what I'm seeing here is to get Lance Berkman, you are going to essentially need to get all but one card. So you could skip Jason Kipnis and get Veritek and Terry Pendleton, or you could skip one of those two if you've already got Jason Kipnis. Not like the most consumer-friendly thing I've ever seen. I'm going to be totally honest about that, especially when we just got a very good thing with the last collection. But, okay, we do have this, which makes things a little interesting. We've got a new Diamond Quest, and there's actually no card rewards, or at least not any exclusive rewards. You get packs. That's what you're going to have here. You've got deluxe packs for the epic rewards. When you go and complete the stadium challenges, you go over here, you're going to get a deluxe pack. You go down here, you're going to get a deluxe pack. So you still do get a player, but you could get any player throughout the pack. I'm a little so-so. So technically, this could mean you could go out and get Jason Veritek very well. You absolutely could. It also would probably lower the value of what you're going to get on a stadium challenge. Think of like the summer Diamond Quest. We could take a look at the prices. These are 1 of 20 odds, by the way. So that is a 5% chance of pulling Veritek or Terry Pendleton. Not very high. It is likely you're going to get one of the quick sell guys. Let's just look at the summer cards, for example. Humor me. Sonny Gray and Ludwig go for $16K. So if you completed the stadium challenge, got the epic reward, that's $16K. Now, with the Prime, you're probably going to get a $5K card, which is not great. It could be a $90K, but it's probably going to be a $5K. You would have to get the mid-tier to even get a card of the same value as most Diamond Quest rewards. I don't love that. I don't love the gambling opportunity of like, oh, well, you know, if you do this, you could get something. I think the fun of the stadium challenges for people that would repeatedly be going out and doing them is that you are guaranteed to get this much stubs. You see, this card goes for $20K. You play it, you get $20K. Don't love it. Not a huge fan of that. Let's take a look at the twin in the pack. Brooks Lee. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Is this like the best card of all time? What? 125 and 107. I mean, he had a 19-game hitting streak. Oh, my God. He's literally insane. 119 and 76 against lefties. I mean, basically maxed out contact, maxed out clutch. With 87 vision, he's not great defensively. He's not fast, unfortunately. But it's been a lot of fun to watch Brooks Lee on that hitting streak, and he had a home run yesterday against the Mariners, or the day before. No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday for sure. My God, that card is literally insane. He is 100,000 stubs, so yeah, you get what you pay for, I would say. They did improve the odds here. That's something I do want to mention. 2 or 3 weeks ago, they made it 1 in 3. I believe it was 1 in 10 odds before of pulling the 95s. Obviously, you could pull the other guy, the other 95 there, but point is, it's 1 in 3. 33% chance of pulling a 95, which is a lot better. Only imagine if this came out a few weeks ago, how expensive that Brooks Lee would be. There's also Jose Soriano out today in the pack. We're looking at the program in a second here. 5-pitch mix, sinker, knuckle curve, slider, splitter, and a four-seam. Pretty good mix. He's more velocity forward. He's got outlier on the sinker, not on the four-seam, so they're going to go about same velo, about 98, 99. 106 hit 9, 90 K per 9, 70 BB9 with 109 pitch clutch. Pretty good. Interesting. I mean, definitely going to help out the Angels theme team, give them a reliable starting pitcher to use. We'll see how good he is. I'll give him a shot. Brady House coming in here. Hundreds on contact. 88 and 75 power. Solid for sure for the Nats there. That theme team gets better, and the Angels are as well. Logo to Hoppy. 102, 108 against Southpaws. Pretty damn good. And then 86 and 95 against righties. Kind of like better than Salvador Perez that came out. I would say, am I insane for saying that? He seems better, even though he's 2 overall shy. That's a pretty good 92. And then Braxton Fullard for the Rockies here, also pretty solid as a catcher. So many catchers. It is almost all catchers that they're putting out. So yeah, Trea Turner is the chase card. I was wondering if he was exclusive in here. No. If you're wondering, is this worth it? No. You don't even get the 50-pack bundle. You get the Vault Pack, which, again, you're guaranteed a chase card. It's going to help those go down in price, I guess. Or it could be a special insert, so it's going to help lower the prices of these cards, which is a good thing. Posada's down to 34K. I mean, there's so many catchers. That's kind of been... Willie's down to 150. Jamer's down to 25. Oh, my Lord. Bo is 25. If you want to get Buxton, good time to do so. Acuna's down by a bunch. Mandingo's down to 75. Schwarber's down a ton. Yeah, if you want to get Seager, I mean, you still need to get 100K for Schwarber, but Jackson Holiday is 18K. Wow. I thought Willie Mays was going to be quick sell. I'm not going to lie. Let's take a look at what else is in there. We've got that other program. We've got June Spotlight, which this is the final Spotlight, or next week will be the Lightning card. This is the penultimate program until we're going to get the Lightning card next week. Clark Schmidt coming in here. Cutter, sinker, slider, knuckle curve, and a sweeper. Good mix. 102 hit 9, 80 and 77 on K and BB, which is solid. Great pitch clutch. I've liked Clark Schmidt cards of the past. I think this one is going to play. We've got Christian Moore. A lot of people love the gold card early on of the year. Hundreds against lefties. Upper 80s on righties. Stats pretty good. Although he is supercharged, so technically not even the best Christian Moore that you could use right now. But, hey, there's another one. Ensuring that you're going to have a good Christian Moore whenever the time may be. You've also got this. You've got a June Spotlight pack. So maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe you pull Brooksley. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, you never know. I wish that's going to be the case for me. You get Nolan Arenado, who's pretty good here. Pretty good Nolan Arenado that you're going to have. 95 overall with 107, 102 against lefties, 190 against righties. Again, 95. They're pumping up the overalls. Diamond Shield defense. I don't notice it too much at third base, as much as they do up the middle. But still, it's good to have high attributes there. 90 reaction and Diamond Shield defense is going to play well for you. And he retains a couple of quirks, even though he had a down year last year. Unfazed, breaking ball hitter, and situational hitter. For a free 3B, that is very good. You'll take that for sure with Nolan Arenado. There is the same sort of things that you can always expect to get this done. There's moment challenges. You know what to expect. There's an extreme moment. Hit 3 home runs before making it out on Hall of Fame with the Mets. Okay. There's stat missions, drop 3, tally lows, same sort of thing as always. And then, like we said, next week, you're going to work towards and get the thing there. You're going to get the Lightning card. Maybe Juan Soto. Let me know in the comment section. Who do you guys think is the Lightning card this time around? Also, a free April Spotlight. That's really random. You get any Spotlight player. I guess just trying to keep the Carlos Santana price down, but it's interesting choice. I feel like more people would rather have the new pack in there, but I guess not. Not according to them. I do want to talk Sammy Sosa here. I believe they added a new mission today, 2 extra base hits with right fielders. Gives you a couple more points, and then that'll get you up to 92, up to the ball in as a habit pack. Monday should be the target day. He hit his 20th home run in the month of June on that Monday, on the 30th of June. I'm guessing that's when you're going to be able to earn him. I'm going to be honest, I think he's still a viable card. I'm not sure he is someone everyone's going to be super excited for by the time he comes out. I mean, the vision's low at 60. The fielding isn't particularly great. I mean, it's Sammy Sosa. You know, everybody loves Sammy except the federal government when it came time for the court case. But again, I think they could have afforded to make this card a little bit better, in the interest and the hype around that Monday when you can finally earn him would have been a lot higher. But I don't work there, so that is what we have. And I think that there's a new Conquest map out today too. There's a new event, I believe, as well. I'm sure there's rewards, right? A jumbo pack, my least favorite pack of the game. There's a couple more. The sunglass map. How about it? Get it? It's supposed to be hot. You wouldn't know it if you live in Minnesota. It has been really wet and rainy as of late. The event, 80 or more speed. Is this not the same one we just had? Excuse me? Pitchers, catchers, and first base, gold and lower. This is like almost exactly the same event as last time, where it was 80 plus speed. Now you can use golds at first base, catcher, and you can use gold pitchers instead of silvers. And it's at Polo Grounds. Why do you guys hate the event mode? Why did you guys ruin it? I don't understand. You've literally killed any possible reason to play it. It is as boring and uninteresting as my ex-girlfriend. What is the point of doing this? It's like they don't want people to play this mode. And the same with BR, making like 10 wins worse and all of that. I don't understand it at all, but okay. Looking forward, we've got a new evolution program on Monday on the 1st. Actually, that's Tuesday, sorry. We've got the Weekend Classic and the 5th inning program, as well as the Lightning card that's going to be next Thursday. Of course, Independence Day, 4th of July is on Friday. So the content is going to start a little bit early, same as the Weekend Classic. Then All-Star stuff on the 11th. That's when the Team Affinity is going to come out, which... a great time to remind you, there is double PXP, double XP. This is as good of time as any to go out and play Team Affinity. There is so much PXP to be had here. It all basically relies upon that. Go get the Color Storm cards. Go get Heal, right? Go play these missions to get him. There's more XP, more PXP you're going to get. So you go out and then you go to the My Journey, you play and get 500 PXP with Heal, and you're going to get 150,000 Team Affinity points. You need, I emphasize this, you need this voucher to get the card. If you don't have the voucher, you're not going to get the card. So if you want the cards that come out on the 11th, get progress in the My Journey Team Affinity. That's the only way to go out and do it. Double PXP and XP, I believe, until the end of the next program, the 5th inning. So this drop, kind of weird, I would say. There's good cards out for sure that you can get. The Arenado, I think, is really good. Ian Kinsler and Richie Sexson are like pretty good cards. But again, you're running into the issue where the best stuff they put out by a mile today is what's in packs. And they made the collection harder to do. And they took away the more guaranteed stuff than Diamond Quest. I just don't get it. And then, of course, you know, having the stub sale, they're not going to advertise it right now, but stubs are on sale if you're wondering why the market was inflated right after it crashed a little bit. And Live Series is... actually, no, it's going back down again. Okay. I'll shut up on that point. It's headed back down. Cool. I just don't understand why, when hearing such positive feedback on the summer content, when you could really get Adley for like $50K or less if you just go out and do that, right? And you didn't need the special insert. You didn't need the chase. To where now for the Prime, they're like, yeah, you can skip one. Because again, it'll show 18. Obviously, Lance Berkman doesn't count. There's 17 cards. You can only skip one. So you've got to get at least one of these guys, which they're $80K. They could be more expensive for sure. But that's also assuming that you have Jason Kipnis. I don't know. I don't get it. The same with events, all that stuff. It's just, why do we keep having these issues? Frustrating. Not horrible. There's still great stuff that you can get relatively easy. Just log on. You're going to get some fun cards within the new program out today. But yeah, if you want the good stuff, you're going to have to pay the piper. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure there are more Prime cards coming. That is a good point. That Knight Rider in my Twitch chat, we're live streaming on Twitch here. That's a good point. I'm sure there will be more Prime cards, so there will be an easier way to access this in the future. Makes no sense why they would just stop production of Prime cards completely. So hopefully, like next week, maybe it's a little bit easier than the week after that. I don't know, but yeah. Good point. Thank you guys for watching this one. Catch you guys later.